What's up, guys? Matthew, you're going to watch Season 1, Episode 9 of Mad Men. You guys know how in love I am with this show so far, so I just want to hop straight into it. So if you guys like the video, please drop a like and leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. I have got the full-length reactions up on Patreon. By now, I'm a decent amount of episodes ahead. If you check the YouTube comments, it'll say the exact episode I'm currently on. Finally, and most importantly, if you enjoy my content, I would really appreciate it if you subscribed. It really does help me out. Let's get into the episode. You just have for fun, or what are those your pets? How does that work? What are doves symbolic of? Damn, girl, it ain't life-changing.
That's the tiny store you work in. Now, if you were...
You fishing? You trying to...
You'd have over 500 people at your disposal, and that's just in...
Trying to get me?
We can get a lot of things done.
Can you get me out of the second half of the show?
All I'm saying is, you've done your time in the farm leagues. Yankee Stadium is on the line.
I changed my mind. I decided you deserve a visit to the bar.
Come on, Don.
If we're being
I
introduced...
obviously don't want him to leave because I love all the characters who are around, but... Nice weather today, huh?
Besides getting the handsome prince, are you, an actress or something?
Oh, he might try to... get her to get on board with... switching over.
I'm not surprised. That is some face you've got there.
Fuck.
Anybody-
What the fuck are you talking about? You look so weird. Quite a face you've got there, pretty lady.
This is silly.
Think about it. You're coloring with a green bottle and an Irish setter? Well, we'd better get back in there. Or leave.
Come on. It was very nice meeting both of you.
You know how this is gonna play out. Don's gonna find out. Gonna get angry. He's gonna throw a tantrum. Maybe, I don't know.
You know, he gave me his card.
Really? Tell you to put it under my pillow or something?
No, actually. He was talking to me about modeling.
Yeah, but it wasn't to get you.
Apparently, he's courting Don. He gave me his...
I swear, I literally could just watch these characters do jack shit for 19 seasons.
He
and I would
basically
be
said the man was trying to sleep with one of us.
enthralled.
I did do some modeling, you know.
I did not
brother.
know, but I'm not
It's
surprised.
just every single sentence for the next episode. You know, I did do some modeling though. Like, I did.
He wanted to be called Johnny. That's how much he loved Americans.
Well, he loved American Girl.
More of an artist-muse relationship.
Okay.
Okay. Personal and confidential. Pair of shoes? What the hell? The goddamn box getting smaller and smaller. Oh my god.
Now, why would you call me out of the blue?
Stay away from me, bro.
Appreciate the gesture.
It's not a gesture, Don. It's an overture. Let me tell you, you're a hard man to run into.
Yeah, Jim gives off the vibes of someone who doesn't take no for an answer.
McCann Erickson is an international company. We have a network that extends far.
Get off my dick, bro. I don't want you. But the question is, why would... Again, going into this thing about just trying to read into Don, why would he not want to leave?
All I can say is, eventually you come up here, or you die wondering.
Hey. Again, like I said, he's not. It's not like he's bad at selling. I mean, he is in the advertising business.
Well, not
But-
right in front of him.
Like I said, I don't think he can take no for an answer, no matter what Don responds with.
I was a model, you know.
Oh my god. Hey, why you model me, you know?
Don on a photo shoot. I was wearing this Russian
Again,
blue
also
top,
trying to read into Betty. Episode 1 gave me the vibe that she's not
the fur company.
personally fulfilled, maybe. Maybe like she just feels like a cog in a machine.
It's always a nightmare raising
Feels like
children
she had
in
to settle down before
Manhattan, so we moved.
she got a chance to have a career, maybe.
Suddenly, I really felt so old.
Again, I don't like the fact that she's having a deeply personal conversation with a fucking fraud, you know?
She called me a prostitute.
You're angry at your mother.
I did not say that!
Are you going to talk now?
You are angry at your mother.
Of all the things I've said in here,
You're sitting up.
you don't listen to me.
I mean, that's all he does.
What I say, and then out of nowhere you provoke me.
Again, it's out of pocket.
Tell me more about that.
But he's writing his book. Don, you believe this bitch?
It's good and bad.
Again, I want to give so many compliments to this show. It feels like it's taking, like, so long.
She wanted me to be beautiful so I could find a man.
To really get to know these characters. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm saying that's so unique. Again, I feel like all this information other shows would have just given in, like, episode 1 and 2. It's like you're slowly peeling back layers.
I don't care why he gave me his card.
Made me feel good for a second.
I think a plan of attack would make Coop happy. The 50-50s, Texas, New Jersey, and Illinois.
Damn, New Jersey was 50-50 back then?
I miss modeling.
Prepare a sandwich?
You always told me you hated it.
The passing of time has made me feel differently.
Maybe it's Jim Hobart.
So what? It's still an opportunity.
You want to go back to work.
A few days. I mean, is that so bad? She watches them half the time now.
That's 3-4 hour stretches.
I think it would be fun to go.
Why you gotta shut down everything I do?
There will still be ham. I promise.
Are you resolved? Or is this even worth arguing?
No, it's not like that. Something I'd like to do.
Again, it didn't matter the reason.
Well,
If she wants to do a little something on the side, she can do a little something on the side if she wants. Jesus, Peg.
You have no idea how boring it is around here.
Really?
At least it was on the side. I thought we were about to have a goddamn SpongeBob moment.
The sweater. Are you having one of those days?
It's not that. I'd like to go home, but I just don't think I can.
Then what is it?
Embarrassed by it, or is she like gaining weight or something like that?
You don't have a needle and thread? It's a big rip.
Oh, honey. I've got a spare outfit squirreled away. You can borrow it.
Joan is like simultaneously the protective mother bear, but also like a fucking demon. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if she is or can or will just blow up.
I've lost men like you before. It usually had to do with my unexpressed confidence. I think you're one in a million, Draper.
Those are nice clubs.
That bonus from Cooper must have made you happy. Designed as a kind of an armor against men like Jim Hobart.
Give me a bigger bonus.
How'd you hear about it?
Oh, there's gossip. There's always gossip in these sort of situations. But
I saw those clubs going down the hallway. I thought they were for me. They're from Jim Hobart.
oh damn.
What did he offer?
Again, I know it's like it's a risky business, you know what I mean? But if you're in this situation, doesn't matter where you end up, you can use it to get yourself higher, a raise, no matter what.
I thought about leaving once.
But I was trapped here, so I'm gonna make sure that you don't leave. You'll suffer the same fate as I do.
And the prospect of failure.
That's a sad thought.
No. It made me look at this place. I don't want to sound sentimental, but it's not just accounts. Look around here at what you have. You want to start over?
Pete Campbell, Kenneth Cosgrove, Sal Romano, like, I guess I have a lot here.
I'm taking this very personally.
Why? It's business.
Is it?
I don't know if that's the right thing to say, though.
You love him. Everybody loves him.
Sure.
He gets you on his side.
I'll admit, she crossed my mind once.
You fucking bum! You loser!
Belle Jolie, she did that.
Belle Jolie was okay.
I got it back down once. But I thought I was too above that.
No, I don't think it's the job. Seeing the real her. Girls were slimmed down before she got here. Now she's here.
Dude.
She is. Who thinks about her?
I'll say this once and I won't say it again. She looks bad as fuck. Like y'all are getting a little wild.
Never got to eat it.
Well, talk about women like their food going bad. Are you kidding me? What an awkward waiting room. Very showy. You do stand out.
Please, I'm overwhelmed with the style of you.
Betty Draper, meet Ronnie Gittridge. He handles the art.
Ronnie Gittridge? kind of a goaty name. I ain't gonna lie.
Shall we?
Mrs. Draper, it's just a tryout. No guarantees.
You already got the job. We're trying something here.
So basically, whereas Secor previously spent their money on local print and radio,
This guy always blabbering and yapping, bro.
Alpha Delta Phi, also known as...
These guys, literally, they just feel like two high school students just talking, cutting his shit, you know what I mean?
We make big buys in New Jersey, Illinois, and Secor laxatives.
So, Nixon's selling laxatives?
No.
No. No. He said that so fast.
Watching Mamie's funeral.
This is scary.
This is scary. You might have had a good thought for once in your life. And we'll see if it works.
Families from household germs just by why you need Lysol.
Sure, Nixon's got this one.
It's only a couple days' work. You know, just a couple photo shoots and then some kind of testing.
Again, I know that the main target is Don, you know, but I also don't want Don to shit on it. You know?
Don't worry, I'm not gonna ruin this.
He says that, but do I believe him? If I'm done. Man, I gotta get you more No, no, no. This is what this is gonna sound weird. I was gonna say the joys of watching scenes like this on a reaction channel, but that kind of makes it sound like I would do some weird shit if I wasn't, but
You're
yeah, it's all fake. What the fuck are doves symbolic of? Just happiness? Love? One of these fucking birds gonna die? Doggy, no! No, not the poorly done CGI bird.
My yard again. I'm gonna shoot it.
Was it in your yard or was it in my yard, you asshole? These kids are traumatized.
I don't want anyone to shoot Polly.
Don. What?
He would because Polly ate one of his dogs. They're pigeons.
Oh, my bad. They're pigeons. I want her to come back and Don. What the fuck happened?
Now they can't play in the yard. I'm gonna get my robe on and go over there and find out what happened.
Dude, do it in the morning.
Did you see those big tears?
I'm sorry if I'm extra
I really want to get a picture
quiet.
of her crying one day.
What are they talking about?
I have to say, Don.
Sometimes the show is just so good and so quiet.
Campaign. Like some supersonic jet.
I don't really want to talk sometimes. It's like hypnotizing.
We've made a significant commitment for as yet unproduced Secor.
Didn't go by me.
No, it went by Bob Wilkins in media, right? Who is responsible?
Mr. Cooper, sir, it was me.
You thought of this?
I bear some of the responsibility.
I'm not trying to out you here, buddy, but...
And a little bit of Nixon time.
The Kennedy people won't know what to do with them. They're going to have to put his pretty on the radio. Nicely done.
I didn't think you had it in you.
I love that.
Thank you.
I love that because that's such a...
Congratulations, boys.
When you're a responsible adult...
You want to write that down?
You take responsibility, you know? But when they come in a little scary, like, you're too timid to take responsibility.
I really thought it was gonna go bad for a minute.
Oh, I was sure it would.
Let me detonate 1,000 feet from the ground. So much for camaraderie.
Mr. Rumson.
Like he's making a joke about it, but no, that shit pissed me off, dude.
Hildy, stay. Have a drink.
No, thank you. I'm going to my parents after work.
You know, when something good happens to me, it also happens to you.
Get back up, bro.
I know that. I said congratulations.
I'm gonna punch you for not celebrating.
Sourpuss, you're very beautiful. Just being honest.
Hildy, shut him the fuck up.
Can you walk?
I should go.
Yeah, Hildy, come on! Stand your ground! Fucking bunch of losers. Oh, brother. This guy stinks. I mean, what are you gonna do? Are you just gonna say, if you don't come over or we're not airing the commercial, yeah, fucking whatever? Or are you just gonna say, hey, we'll make her a big star?
Or maybe I see $1 million.
$1 million. I was thinking more like 40.
45 is good.
You could have gone to 50. You could have pushed it to 50.
I'm not going to be a little girl and ask you why you stayed. And I hope it's not to keep your foot on Pete Campbell.
I like the way you do business.
I try to be as civilized as you can be. 45 and no security. Well, what's in it for me?
If I leave this place one day, it will not be for more advertising.
What else is there?
Life?
I don't know, life being lived.
Again, I don't know if it's just he wants to stay to be a big fish in a little pond. I don't know.
So, your wife's already here with us. I know she's happy.
Is he gonna say, get it shut down?
Can't blame me for trying.
Maybe not, but can't exactly say that was a big league move.
All's fair. No stone unturned, right?
I don't blame him.
It's a pity to lose both of you. You're a very lucky man landing that woman.
Yeah, well, does he realize that, or?
What's going on with Mr. Draper?
Even if I knew, I wouldn't tell you.
Very good.
You're learning, Peg.
You are falling prey to a very common situation for new girls.
I'm not new anymore.
Well, that's just it. Don't you want to do well here?
I'm the first girl to do any writing in this office since the war. Marge told me.
Writing? Is that what this is about? I thought you were doing that.
I told you guys.
Paul.
These are my favorite fucking scenes, dude.
I heard you were being considered for an account. A client's wife saw you and thought it would be you.
You know, you're not a stick.
And yet I never wonder what men think of me. You are hiding a very attractive young girl. Too much lunch.
I know what men think of you. You're looking for a husband, and you're fun. And not in that order.
Peggy, this isn't China. There's no money in virginity.
I'm not a virgin.
No. Of course not.
I just realized something. You think you're being helpful.
Well, I am trying, dear.
I'm in tears, dude. I'm being genuinely fucking serious. I gotta wait till the end. I gotta wait till the end to talk about them. Oh my god, I love them so much.
Did you have a good day?
I did.
Well, it's your last one. Get the fuck out of here.
You can keep the dress and the hairstyle. I don't do that for everyone.
No.
It has nothing to do with
It
you.
never did, but that's not what I want her to hear. Yo! Oh, this show is so good. My heart is like beating throughout the entire episode because I'm so invested, and it's just normal shit going on, you know?
They call a girl like her a lobster. All the meat's in the tail.
Are they giving you guys a bone?
Thank you, Pete. Come on. Make me happy for once in your life.
Drop you at the station? Sure.
That's fucking great, dude. Pull him apart, guys! Jesus!
Campbell, you sucker punched me.
You guys did 0 damage to each other. Kiss! Make up!
How did it go today?
Oh, fuck this guy, dude.
But honestly, I don't think I want to work anymore.
Oh, perfect.
I don't like you coming home.
Prove me wrong, Don.
It can be.
Come on, Don.
And what am I going to do? Run around the city with my book?
Don, get a bonus point from me.
I If that's what you want.
Oh!
And it's my job to give you what you want.
You!
Look at all this.
I should be so happy. It's the perfect life. I'm delusional for wanting more.
You know, I don't care about making my dinner or taking in my shirts. You have a job. You're a mother to those two little people, and you're better at it than anyone else in the world. At least in the top 500.
That's a good percentage.
I would have given anything to have had a mother like you.
Now that again, that
Filled with
I'll talk
love,
about that.
like an angel.
I will talk about that. It's like being locked in purgatory or something. Okay, not like it's. I'm not saying it's hell. You know, but
Be careful.
you know what I mean.
Don't...
There's a depressive tinge. Now look at the life. You gonna yell at neighbor?
From your eyes bring the rain. Eternity.
I'm in love with this show. I gotta say, there's just something about this show. Like I hate. I feel like it's a cop out. You know, a lot of the times when you use it, but to put it simply, this show has it. Does that make sense? I sit down every week and I watch episodes of this show, and it's literally like I'm on the edge of my seat for the simplest, most mundane shit, but it makes you care. It makes you invested. Like, obviously I'm watching the show. I'm also doing a reaction series about it, you know, so I do have to share my thoughts and talk about it sometimes. But there are points while watching this show that I just sit there like a deer in headlights, just taking it in. It's just that good. The dialogue is so fucking good, and most importantly, it's something I've been saying throughout the entire season so far. Probably the best character writing through 9 episodes of any show I've ever watched. And I've watched a lot of shows. I've watched a lot of TV, okay? And this is just there, dude. The first thing I wanted to start off with, and I'm pretty sure I've talked about this idea before, maybe not in my Mad Men reactions, I can't recall, but definitely on my channel multiple times. But while watching shows or TV or whatever, sometimes you just find those two characters that every time they are on screen, it is fucking magic. Like, I mean, pure magic. 10 out of 10 scenes, 10 out of 10 dialogue. Everything about it is perfect. Okay? Trying to connect it to other shows, like Sopranos for me. Anytime that Tony and Carmela are on screen for me, it's hypnotic. You know, it's just such a good relationship. And it's not just a romantic relationship I'm talking about. Look to my favorite live action show of all time, Lost. When Jack and John Locke are on screen together in Lost, it like takes my breath away. Every scene, every piece of dialogue, every look, there's just it's one of those things that keeps me returning each episode for those two characters to interact. Peggy and Joan are already on that level, okay? Like, they're top 10 duo in TV history for me. And I really want to make this, like, I'm not some, like, reactionary, like, recency bias, like, I save that for every show I watch. For me to say that 9 episodes in to a show, that is insane. From their first scene together in episode 1, I immediately went, oh, I think I'm gonna like these guys. And holy fucking shit. I can't believe how much this fast. Again, trying to read into these characters, okay? I told you there's just something there's something about Joan that I just love so much, because again, I've said multiple times, like, she feels like a mother bear, but also like a dangerous monster at the same time. And by that I mean not like she's going to fucking attack anyone. Like, I'm not saying it like that, but it just feels like, simply put, this. I've spoken about this since the beginning of the show. This is a very sexist, very misogynistic, not just time period, but the specific locale of the workplace. Okay, it is insanely sexist, and Joan feels like an old guard here. Okay, and she's so successful here and so powerful because of the, you know, her perception, the sexual side of her, the controlling men, knowing how to manipulate them. That's how she's gained power here, so to speak. And it almost feels like she, because of being locked into that scenario, because of being sort of pushed down the route that she's trying to push Peggy down almost, she's locked into it, and she believes that it's the only way to succeed here. So, you know, through the first couple episodes, I was like, man, I can't tell. Like, is she trying to help Peg? Is she trying to fuck her over? What's the relationship here? Is she jealous a little bit? What is she doing? It really does feel like, obviously there is jealousy. I would think there's 100,000% jealousy, but it does feel like a genuine, like, she is trying to help her because Joan can only fathom a woman being successful in this field by doing what she does. Because that's, I would assume she had the same mentor. You know what I mean? She had the same people telling her, you can only do it this way, or you can only do it that way. You know, she heard dozens and dozens upon men sexualize her, and you know what I mean? And she's seen women not do what she's done and get wiped out, or get you know, thrown in the basement, or, you know, doing random shit like that. Like, and it's so interesting to juxtapose that with Peg, okay, who, again, how do I describe it? Because I've said at points that maybe a little bit, I don't want to use the word childish, isn't the right word, but almost like naive, or trying to maybe romanticize the situation a little bit. And I don't have any problem with people romanticizing their future or their prospects. And by that I mean, Peggy to me feels like someone who's constantly getting challenged by the misogynistic stuff that's going on around her, to where she seems like she's pretty talented. Okay, I'm not saying she's the most talented person there. Okay, she's very young. She's, you know, but she sees a path for her to succeed. But there's also the idea, when I go back to the romanticized thing, it feels like her relationship with Pete, like, maybe I'm reading this incorrectly, but it almost feels like, again, like, almost like a child, like, just planning out the perfect life. Like, oh, I'll work here, and I'll work my way up, and I'll get this guy that, you know, I'll get this handsome guy who this and that. I don't want to bounce around the office. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do this. So, I love it. I love it. And another thing that I want to say too, and the reason why I'm loving this show so much, is because all that stuff that I just said about Joan and about Peg, I could read it completely wrong. Like, I've said it before during my Mad Men reactions, but this is a show to me that doesn't, like, completely hold your hand when it comes to these characters. Like I've been saying, it's so interesting how heavy the character work each episode is this deep into a show. And I know some people are saying, like, we're in episode 9, you're barely into it. But some shows kind of don't have long-term character work like this. They just sort of give you everything you need to know about a character in 1 or 2 episodes, and then just kind of have them stagnate. Like, every episode feels like a layer being pulled back on someone. And I love that. And moving on to another one of my favorite characters. And again, dare I say, I don't want to do like a, let me list my top 5 characters every episode. But I think Joan, Peg, and Betty might be my 3 favorite characters. I think they might, with Don coming in 4th. And that makes this episode super special because those 3 were the main characters of it, you know? So But the Betty situation is so amazing as well. You know, first of all, amazing ending, amazing end scene. Okay, I'm trying to recall here. Probably my favorite end scene of the entire show so far. I liked the Joan Rogers shot was pretty good, but this was like another level for me. Like I said, it feels like Betty. It kind of feels like she's almost walked the same route as Joan a little bit, in the sense of, I feel like she was told her role by her mom. You know, she had higher ambitions but kept getting pushed down, or just got held up in something, or swept up in this relationship or this, and she's not really fulfilled. She's living a boring life. She's doing the same things every day. And again, I don't want anyone to mistake this. I'm not saying that, like, oh, all single mothers, not single mothers, all stay-at-home moms or whatever, or depressed. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying it's a bad job either. Okay, but I am saying that if some people have different wants and different goals for themselves, and it feels like she's been locked in a room. And I want to get to the Don aspect of that in a second. I'll talk about that last. But you know, that's why I said this was almost a heartbreaking episode for me, because even if Betty's thinking in like a romanticized way, where she, you know, I don't know if she can be a successful model or have a successful, I don't know that, but it's really tough to see someone have a dream or want to better themselves or want to do this and then get shut down and then just go, oh, I never really wanted it anyway, to try to cover them, to protect it. It's a protection. It's putting up walls so that no one sees her weaknesses, if that makes any sense. And I love that. And that end scene to me sort of felt like the let me do something to try to get control. Let me do something that if I'm put in this situation, let me take my anger out in some way. So and then the Don aspect of it. Again, to me, again, this just felt like a purely manipulative thing. And I want to get into Don's childhood in a second, and his kids and stuff like that. Because again, I want to repeat, I don't think Don Draper is evil. He's not an evil person, or he's not. Again, as I said in the first episode, I'm still struggling with how to word it exactly. I don't think that he is abusive, but there are abusive things in this relationship. Obviously, it's not a great relationship. He's cheating, so it's just ground basis. It's not a good relationship, but it's almost like trying to. If I'm trying again, because I'm also having trouble reading into him staying at Sterling Cooper, so maybe I'll try to connect it like this. Because I was wondering if him staying at Sterling Cooper is just him wanting to stay like bigger fish in a small pond, have more control over the situation. Because that's how I kind of read his home life, to where he kind of, I think he feels like he needs to be the moneymaker. He needs to be the one in charge. He needs to be the head of the household. He needs his kids to act a certain way and trust in him. He needs Betty to be a stay-at-home mom and handle all this stuff. Like he needs to have it a certain way so that he doesn't fail, if that makes sense. Like maybe I'll read into it that he's scared of failure. He doesn't want his kids to live through the situation that he did, so he doesn't want the mom doing anything else. He doesn't want to do this. He doesn't want to do that. Maybe I don't know if I'm reading into this too much, but like the stuff they were saying about Don's mom, I forget, whore, prostitute, words like that. And then Betty in therapy, saying her mom thought she was a prostitute. You know, stuff like that. I would maybe think that there's a connection to that, almost like Don's trying to stop that. Obviously, I want to really repeat, I'm not saying that Betty is a whore. I don't think I need to say that. I just wanted to make sure that no one thinks I was thinking that. But yeah, that's sort of how I'm reading that aspect. Again, I could be 100% wrong with this, but that's just how I'm reading Don right now. He's so obsessed with not failing that he needs to control everything. And like I said, first of all, the fact that he has insider knowledge of her therapy sessions, that's manipulative. That's a horrifying thing to do. But it's also the whole, like, one of the keys of manipulation, and I know this not because I'm manipulative, but because of every single show I've watched typically has something like this. But when you're trying to manipulate someone, what's the easiest way to do it? You trick someone into thinking that, or saying that your idea is their idea, you know? So it's sort of like, again, I don't want to say that every single thing Don did in this episode was just to manipulate Betty. That's not what I'm saying. But from my perspective, I think that a good portion of it is just like, nah, let's pull her back. You know? So, yeah. Great episode. Hope I read it somewhat semi-okay. Again, there's... I repeat, this is one of those shows that I can't wait to rewatch after I get, you know, all the episodes with everyone and their entire stories and arcs, so I can, like, sort of look into that second level on a rewatch and get everything down. But it was amazing. I loved it. This show has not had a bad episode yet, so I will see you guys in a couple days for episode 10. We're about to hit double digits. If you guys like the video, please drop a like and leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. I have got the Flying Directions up on Patreon. It is $10 a month for live action shows. Check it out if you're interested. There's a YouTube comment down below that says the exact episode I'm currently on. Finally, and most importantly, if you enjoy my content, I would really appreciate it if you subscribed. It really does help me out. I'll see you guys. You guys have a good one.